Hello everyone, back in chair yoga. Hope you're all ready, and I hope you're enjoying another beautiful day in Hampton Roads, or wherever you're at, so because anyone can be watching this. And getting ready for a storm here, so hopefully you got your gardening done. So for chair yoga, we'll begin in a chair. And remember, make sure that your chair is solid and not going to be moving. Make sure you have a block or something like a block that's sturdy. And I like to place it behind me just to remind me of good posture. I also like having a strap. So the strap helps if we're doing some poses like lifting a leg and you're having a hard time keeping it up by yourself. You can always place a strap and use it to help you move the legs around. You can also use it for the arms. So if you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or a sturdy piece of material that will has maybe a little bit of flexibility. You can also use a resistance band that you get maybe from TT or from any of the local discount stores or athletic stores. So having that ready, we will be doing some pranayama today, of course, but we'll be doing ujjayi breathing. But it's always good to have a little bit of tissue just in case. Ujjayi breathing is really good for those that have any sort of breathing issues like asthma or allergies. So we're going to work on a little bit of ujjayi breathing and hopefully help with the breath work. Breath work right now especially, I mean, yoga is really good about focusing on the breath. So when we practice yoga, when you practice yoga, you're doing breath work. If you're not doing the breath work, it's just exercise and just an aerobic exercise. You must be able to flow and breathe easily. The body must flow, the breath must flow. All right, if you find any sort of dis-ease, as in two words, dis and ease, in your breathing or in your body movements, then listen to them. There is a reason that you are not flowing with ease. So you must be able to listen to the body, and that means to go with the pace of the breath. So you don't have to go do everything super fast. This can be done slowly with the breath. Use your mind to listen to the body, to listen to what it's communicating with you. Yoga isn't about gain, no pain. It is really about listening to that pain and knowing where to go with it, knowing how to control the mind from doing what it wants, and listening to the body. So being able to be still in the moment and accept where the body is, to understand where it is. Yoga really is a meditation. It started off as a meditation. So remembering that yoga is more than just an exercise if you will it to be, if you accept it to be. It can be very, very important to the mind, to the spirit. So it can be very healing to the spirit. So, if you have everything you need, now that I've done a little chatting and you maybe have been able to get what you needed, know also that if you do have a mat underneath you, that all four corners of your chair are on that mat so that you're not slipping any one of those chair legs on the floor. If you're on, like I am on a carpet, mine won't slip, so just be mindful of that. And know that we will be doing some standing poses, so that if you are standing, make sure that that chair is solid next to you, and knowing that that you're completely safe. The whole point of yoga is to be able to have a body that lasts as long as you can. Not doing something that requires you to therefore have surgery because you've really worked too hard on the knees or the ankles or the shoulders or even the spine. So here we must listen to the body. Deep breath in Exhale, find yourself comfortably on your sit bones. Shoulders are up and back, and remembering to have good posture. We're going to come in with the arms up, deep inhaling up, and exhaling, hands down. Breathe. One more time. I'm going to move this a little bit further back. Deep inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. And one more time. Deep breath in. Arms come up, reaching up. Exhale, arms come forward in front of you. Palms begin to land on your lap. Sitting up tall, pressing the feet into the floor. Knees are about hip width apart. Knees are in line with the second and third toes. Now allow the hands to come into any mudra you wish. Palms can be up or down. You can come into your peace mudra. Pointer finger with thumb. Fingers out. For those at Prime Plus who remember, water mudra. There's earth mudra. So remembering, if there's a mudra you wish to access today, your meditation mudra, palm upon palm, and thumbs come together. Shoulders relax. Feel a gentle extension of the belly as you lift up through the heart to the top of the head. And begin to focus on the breath. 3-part breathing to begin. So exhale. Feel that belly button pressing back. Inhale, nice and tall. Begin to close the eyes. Exhale. Feel the warm air come through the nostrils. Feel the chest drop, belly button press back, shoulders drop. Inhale, lifting the chest, extension of the belly, top of the head reaching up. Feel the cool air coming in through the nostrils. Exhaling the warm, old, stagnant air out. Inhale, fresh, cool air in. Focusing on the movement, inhaling, exhaling, relaxing. Inhaling again. Exhaling. Try and make your exhale just a little bit longer than your inhale. On your next inhale, bring the tip of the tongue to the palate, the upper palate of your mouth. And begin to slide the tongue on the inhale towards the throat, still touching the upper palate. Notice almost immediately that the larynx, the throat, begins to constrict. Notice the sound of the breath begin to increase in pitch. Some will call this ocean breathing, others will call it the sound of Darth Vader. Others will think of it as the sound of a breeze in the trees. Breathing through the nose, the mouth is gently closed. Feeling the air against the throat, vibrating the larynx. This movement of the tongue and the throat constricting begins to access the parasympathetic nervous system, relaxing. Relaxing even the muscles of the trapezius, just the base of the neck region. Notice the lengthening of the breath. begin to clear the mind of the thoughts, accepting those that come in, but allowing them to be swept out. Begin to direct the mind inward. Focus on the breath. Knowing that the breath is the most important part of the yoga practice. The breath must flow with ease, effortlessly. Knowing you can adjust, modify, to bring the breath back to an ease of movement. Knowing never to hold the breath. Knowing you can always come into a resting position. Inhale, arms come out to the side. Deep breath in. Release the tongue from the palate. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down, reaching for the chair. Chin comes to chest. Breathe. Notice again, here's gentle constriction of the throat as you breathe. The chin is close to the chest. The tongue is relaxed. But still notice the air coming in through the nostrils, through the larynx, through the throat region. Feel the stretch of the neck. Slowly begin to do a neck rotation. Exhaling, chin keeps to center. And now inhaling, chin to a shoulder. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling to the opposite side. Flowing with the breath, exhaling, chin to chest. Inhaling to the opposite side. Remembering this is your practice. I am here to guide you, but you, your body, your mind is your main guide. Knowing where you are today, knowing what you really should be doing, listening to what the doctor has told you. And of course, listening to the body. There should never be any pain. If you do find pain, adjust, modify, or come to a resting position. Chin to chest. Deep breath in. Arms come up, reaching up. Exhale, hands come down. Extend out through the sides. Press through the palms of your hands as if you're holding two walls apart. Really open up the chest. Feel the shoulder blades pressing together. Coming forward. Press the palms together. Arms come out. Press the walls apart. Inhaling up. Breathe. Side bends. So we're going to come out to the side, to the right side. Extend. Feel the left side stretch. Think of an imaginary wall behind you and you're sliding against it. Both shoulder blades are on that imaginary wall. Inhaling up, deep breath in. Exhaling over. Breathe. Inhale up, deep breath in. Keep breathing. Exhale to the right. really extend. You can always drop a hand, you can always bend an elbow depending how the shoulders are feeling. And just feel that stretch through the ribs, through the hip. Inhale, lifting up, extend, exhaling, over, reaching over. Again, you can drop the hand. You can even bend the elbow. Just listen to the body. Know there's always modifications and adjustments. Lift up through the heart. So try not to dump into the side, but lifting up, actively lifting, and then reach up again. Deep breath in. We're going to twist to the right. Exhale, bring one hand to the thigh, one to the back of the chair. Both of your feet are planted, so try not to adjust them or move them. Keep them in the position. The twist is in the waist, not in the lower part of your body. Lifting up through the top of the head. Breathing. Inhale, unwind. Realign the spine. Exhale, over. Nice and tall. Deep breath in. Press those feet to the floor. Find yourself rooted into the earth. Inhale, lifting up. Nice deep breath in. One more time. Exhale, over. Reaching back, and maybe with that right arm, we're going to extend all the way back. So instead of holding the chair, we're going to extend the arm. See about the heart trying to reach over towards that hand. Maybe on your next exhale, you're going to bring the chin around and back. Extend, breathe. Holding it here. Notice how the spine feels. Notice how the neck, the cervical spine, the thoracic spine, lumbar spine, how are they feeling? Listening to them, noticing what they're telling you. Inhale, unwind, realign the spine. Exhale to the other side. Again, reaching down with the right to the left knee. Keep those feet nice and strong. And maybe that left hand will reach back. Of course, you can hold the chair. Breathe. The heart begins to follow. Maybe the chin comes around and looks back. Full spinal twist here. Listening to the body as always. Remembering to leave the ego at the door. We're here to heal, to stretch, to strengthen the body. Inhale, unwind. We're not here to hurt. Exhale, come forward. Last thing we want is to go to a hospital right now. So always know, listening to the body, coming forward, reaching, press your hands to those thighs. Extend the top of the head forward, side to side. Just notice how the back is feeling, how your lower lumbar is feeling. Side to side movement. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up. Arms come up, palms come together, elbows come together. Pressing nice and tight. Breathe. Now let's think about bringing those elbows forward. You feel the shoulder blades really coming apart. Belly button pressing in. Now we're going to clasp the fingers. Rotate the wrists, rotating to every corner of the room. Breathe. Sitting up tall, feel the belly button pressing back. Feel the lifting of the heart. Now to warm up the shoulders a little bit more, lift the elbows a little bit higher. Again, listening to the body, do what you can do. And reverse the rotation. Breathe. Are the feet firmly planted? This helps to keep the core engaged. Bring the elbows down slightly now. And extend through the wrists. Bring the palms out. Shoulders drop. Good. Inhale, lift. Reaching up. Again, if you need to bend the elbows, do so. Extend hands down to the chair and reach forward with the heart. Chin extends forward, but it's parallel to the floor. Mindful of the cervical spine. Inhale, hands come forward. Press the palms out, shoulder blades come apart. Breathe. Feel those shoulder blades really opening up. Inhale, lifting up, reaching up. Of course, you can bend the elbows as you need to. Extend the hands down, reaching forward, and come forward. Press the shoulder blades together now. The chest is opening up, sternum is opening up. Inhale, hands come down onto the thighs. Cat and cow. So sitting up tall. This is neutral spine. Gentle curve of the lower back, shoulder blades slightly back, top of the head. Everything is stacked over the spine. Even though the spine isn't perfectly straight, it needs to curve. The curve is required in order so that you don't have so much pressure on your legs, on your knees, on your hips. So it's beautifully made, this body. So noticing where your pelvis is, nice long spine, pressing those feet to the floor. Feel yourself lift even a little bit higher, a millimeter, a centimeter, maybe an inch. Arms come up, deep breath in, hands come down onto the knees, onto the lap. Arm is extended, and we're going to press back. Maybe come forward just slightly away so that you have space to bend back, arch the back. So exhaling, belly button presses to the spine, chin to chest, and really extend the arms, pressing against the knees. Inhale, slide the hands back, reaching right behind the hips, grab on, lift into cow, heart rises, feel that curve of the back. Breathe, slide the hands back to the lap, press the belly button down towards the spine, chin to chest, extend the arms, opening up the spine more. Inhale to neutral, hands slide back, exhale to cow. Inhale, tall, neutral. Exhale to cat. Now go at your own pace. Use your breath, inhaling to neutral, exhaling into either cat or cow. 2 or 3 cycles, warming up your spine. Noticing you're becoming more alert, more aware, more awake as the spine moves back and forth, stretching gently, sliding hands back and forth. Deep breath in. Nice and tall. Find your Tadasana, chair pose. Good posture, maybe press back towards your block, shoulder blades back, pressing those feet into the floor, knees in line with the second and third toes. Nice 90-degree angle. That knee should be over the ankle. Sitting up tall. Arms come out. Really extend. Feel the shoulders pressing away from the ears. Nice long spine as you do this. Eyes look forward. Super active pose. It looks like I'm just sitting here, but very active. The feet are pressing into the floor. Quadriceps are engaged. Glutes are engaged. Belly button is engaged. Back towards the spine. Heart lifting, shoulders are down, fingertips towards the floor, and the head is towards the heavens. Breathe, holding it here. Inhale, arms come up, reaching up. Palms come together, pressing those palms together. Elbows are out, shoulders are down. Begin to press the wrists down, really pressing the palms together though. Feel just a gentle stretch through that low and inner part of the forearm, through the carpal tunnel. Inhaling up, bring the fingertips down. Now the palms try and come up, try and keep and press the hands together. Breathe. Bring the fingertips back up, press the wrists down. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up, reaching up. Extend just the right hand up, left hand goes to the chair. We're going to begin to do opposite limb extensions. So the right hand is up, Nice and straight. Pressing the right foot to the floor, we're going to extend the left heel up and out. Again, listen to the body. Notice how the hips are feeling, how the knees are feeling. Breathe. Holding here. Your belly button, your abdominal region should be gently engaged. Your breath should be effortless. Exhale it down. Switching hands. Right hand holding the chair if you'd like, helps to keep the torso up. Left arm reaches up. Left leg pressing into the floor and extend through the right. Nice deep breath in. Holding it here. Focusing on the breath. Becoming internal. Listening to the body. Noticing the distractions around you and make them background. What your focus is in you, finding the true you. Exhale it down. Use the breath to help focus. Opposite side. Right arm up. Press that right foot to the floor. Engage the core. Lift up through the left heel. We're going to extend out to the sides. Again, you can use the hands to support the leg if you like. So extending out to the side, reaching out. Really working this quadricep, working the core, working the hip. Breathe. Really active through the fingers, active through the heel. Even the toes are active. Inhale, lift up. Extend down. Nice solid neutral spine. Lift up the left arm, left foot pressing to the floor. Extend through the right. Breathe. Extending out to the side. Try and keep that left knee in line with the left toes. Breathe. Again, you can always support the leg with your hand if you need to, or use that arm to help support the nice, long, straight spine. Breathe. Inhale, right back up, reaching up, extending down. Shoulders up and back, arms come up nice and tall. Lengthen through the spine. Think of lifting every vertebrae up. Come forward in prepare posture. Arms swan dive forward. Hands come to the knees. Side to side movement here. Deep breaths in. Inhale, arms come up, upward salute. Feet are pressing to the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Here we use a block if you'd like. All right, we're going to come forward. If you know that your head needs to stay in line with the heart, any heart issues that you know you should remain in prepare posture, do so. Stay there. Otherwise, if you're fine, you can even widen the legs and come forward. Find your block behind you, or if you have an extra one, use that block. And slowly begin to come down. Maybe using the different heights of the block to see where you can come. Use your breath to move through. If you come into the full forward fold in chair, allow the head to relax, the neck relaxes, the breath is at ease, it flows effortlessly. Allow the shoulders to relax, the hands relax. You can even move side to side. And just adjust the spine and think of yourself decompressing every vertebra through the thoracic spine, through even the lower lumbar as it stretches forward. Bringing the right hand to the left elbow, left hand to the right elbow, and maybe add a little weight to help decompress the vertebrae some more. Inhale, relax the hands, bring them down. Maybe bring the hands behind you. And intercalate
the fingers. And maybe bring the arms up. And reaching forward. Feel the shoulders. Notice how they feel. Maybe you're right here. Maybe this is it. So don't worry about where you're at. Just accept where you're at. No worries here. All right? If you can bring the hands just here, that's fine. If you can bring them up, it just says, how open you are in the shoulders, how open you are in the shoulder blades and the chest. Breathe. As long as you can breathe, do this. Exhale, bring the hands down wherever they are. Just bring them all the way down. Slide them up to the knees. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, starting from the tailbone, come up, reaching up. Inhaling up. Take your time. Your head was below the heart for a while. So the blood will take a minute here to regulate back and into prayer. Deep breath in. Close the eyes. Take a moment. We're going to come into a forward fold one more time and add a twist. Inhale, arms come up, reaching up. Exhale, prepare posture. Arms come out, swan dive forward, hands to the knees. Maybe you have a block. And place that block there, or whatever it is you're using as a block. Maybe it's a sturdy box. And we're going to bring the left hand to your block, whatever you wish it to be. It could be a pillow even. And bring a right hand onto the right knee. Then slide that right hand to the right hip. And begin to just start twisting through the waist. Okay? Notice how the breath is. The knees, the feet are planted, solid. Begin to lift up the heart. Lift up your right shoulder. Reaching up, really extending and pressing down into the block. So you've got a nice long extension. So if you were to reach up, you have a nice long open chest. Lungs are open. As much space as you can. It's not caving in. It's lifting, actively opening. Breathe. If you have any issues with the shoulder and your arm gets tired, you can bring it back and bind behind you. And just let it rest there. You still get that nice opening. Exhale, right hand comes down, slides back to the knee. We're going to switch it out. Right hand planted firmly on your block, box, pillow, blanket, and extends up through the shoulder. The left hand comes to the knee, slides to the hip. And here, just take your time and begin to twist. Find the spot where you can be. Breathe. Begin to lift the heart. Again, don't cave in, don't dump into your arm, but open up. Maybe your left hand can reach up. Or maybe the shoulder doesn't feel right here. So allow it to just come back and relax. Press those feet to the floor. Really nice, strong legs here. Breathe. Remember to breathe. Inhale, hand comes back down. Left hand to left knee. Unwind to bring both hands to the knees. And we're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. Chin is last up. Slowly coming up. Deep breath in. Arms come up. Again, you can always bend the elbows. Reaching up. Goddess arms. Or you can do goalpost if you prefer, guys. Press those elbows back. Open up the fingers nice and wide. We're going to come forward 45 degrees. Press the feet first into the floor. Tadasana legs. Nice and strong. Breathe. Gentle twist here. Just going to come to the right. Press those elbows back. You're not going to come around as much as you want. No worries. Come back to center. Exhaling over. Remembering, worries are nothing you can do. You can't deal with those worries. They just break the day. So enjoy your day. Don't worry about it. Don't lose the day. Live it. And reaching up. Breathe, upward salute, and exhale, arms out to the side, 5-pointed star. Nice wide legs here. If you need to bring the hands down to adjust, do so. But otherwise, press those knees back. The knees are in line with the toes still. Nice strong legs. Goddess arms. Breathe. Lifting up to temple. Exhaling out. Reaching out. Lifting up slowly. Feel that lower back work. Really press those feet to the floor. Inhale up, temple. Exhale to the right leg. Bring the hands down on either side. And then slowly come forward, stretching through. You can bring that left hand over to the right knee. Maybe feel that gentle stretch. Lifting up. Unwind, arms up. Exhale to that left knee. Deep breath in, come forward, reaching with the heart. Nice long spine. Maybe the right hand will come to the left knee. Really press those legs apart. Breathe. Inhaling up, nice and tall. Unwind, arms come up. Exhale, hands down. Bring the legs together. We're going to lift up the right leg. And we're going to cross it over that left leg. And we're going to come into eagle in chair. So we're going to adjust our seats. Make sure both sit bones are on your chair. Good posture here. All right, and do what you can with the legs. If they're not going to go any further, or if they're out like this and you're feeling enough of a stretch through the hips, this is an opener of the SI joint of the pelvis. So the pelvis comes together and there's a joint right at the back, a fissure, and that sometimes can have a lot of pain, a lot of issues, pinching of nerves, sciatic nerve. So we're just opening it up here. Now, if you can start moving those feet around. Maybe start to wind the legs together. Again, both sit bones are on the floor. You can even use a block, and that helps to just place the toe there and really bring those legs in together. The thighs are bringing in together, nice and tight, strong. Feel the quadriceps engaging. Good posture. Your arms come up. Right arm comes underneath the left. Wind it around. And again, you can be, hands are on the shoulder. And this is your eagle. This could be your eagle. Or maybe you can wind the arms and wind the legs. And holding it here. Breathe. Come forward. Maybe 30 degrees, 45 degrees. But feel that opening in the hips. Really press the foot to the floor, your left foot. Inhale, lifting up, holding it here. Press the elbows closer in, lifting up, nice and tall. And unwind. Unwind the arms, reaching up. Exhale, hold the chair, unwind the legs. Windshield wiper. Sitting up tall, bringing up the left heel. Bring that right leg in just a tad more center to the midline. Lift that left leg and maybe cross it over. Of course, you can use a block if you need to. All right, adjust anything you may need, but make sure both sit bones are on your chair. So find your eagle legs. Make sure you have a nice firm position of that right foot onto the floor. Arms come up. Left arm underneath the right. This may be your eagle arms. Or maybe you can come around. Maybe the wrists will reach around. And holding it here. Sitting up tall. Press that right foot to the floor. Strong legs. Active. Our Tadasana, this is a foundational pose. Those strong legs, strong quads and glutes, core, the entire body active in Tadasana is fundamental to all poses. Exhale, maybe 30 degrees forward. Really feel those legs press together. Maybe a gentle opening of the back of the pelvis. Breathe. Hold it here. You got this. And if you're having a hard time breathing, come out of it anytime. Inhale, lifting up. Arms unwind, reaching up. Exhale down, unwind the legs. Windshield wiper. Breathe. Feel an extra flow of energy come in through the body after being squeezed so tightly. Back to center. Maybe having a block nearby. We're going to maybe put our toes onto that block, or box, or pillow, or blanket, whatever it is you have. As long as it's sturdy and won't move from underneath you. We're going to slowly come back, recline maybe 30 degrees. You can use your hands on the chair and lift up tall. Now bring up just the right leg. Core is engaging. Remember your Tadasana, foundational pose. Use those fundamental energetics of the muscles to hold this pose. Breathe. Extend just the leg up. Hold. Feeling the hip work here, quadricep work. Lift up nice and tall and bring it back down. Left leg. Press up, bring it up, holding it here. Engaging the core, lifting the heart. Good posture. Even though we're reclined 30 degrees, still good posture, good spinal lengthening and formation. Extend that left heel, press it forward. Bring it back down. Navasana, both legs will come up. You can stay with your toes on this block and just recline, holding it here, keeping the engagement of the core, keeping the engagement of the legs. Bring those heels up as high as you can to try and engage it further. But if you can, maybe one leg at a time or two legs. So bringing them up. Find that position, that point where you're fulcrum in your balance. Breathe, lifting up, holding it here. Really working the core, lifting through the heart. The top of the head reaches up. Maybe holding onto the chair or maybe coming around and you find that you find it more helpful to bring those the hands around to the thighs and extend. But again, you must keep that form, that posture. Protect the lower back by engaging the core. Even feel the glutes engage. And slowly come forward. 1 foot down, 1 foot down. Lift up. Feet to the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the chair. Press your feet into the floor. Knees are slightly forward over the toes. Holding on, we're going to come out of our chair. If you need to stay in chair, please do so. Otherwise, lifting up, holding the chair. Maybe the block will come around. You have that block, and that'll help support you. If you don't need it, find the strength in your legs. Find those thighs pressing in really strong. Lift up through the heart. Maybe one arm comes forward. Maybe the other. Inhale, lifting up, reaching up, and to our standing poses. So, you're going to stand up nice and tall. Make sure that chair is in front of you and you are nice and tall. Core is engaging. Tadasana legs. Arms come out. Hands come to the chair. Begin to press the hips back. Knees gently bending. If there shouldn't be any pain. If you're in chair, just lift up one leg at a time and engage the core. Shoulders are up and back if you're standing, holding onto that chair. Breathe. Here we are, chair pose. Maybe one arm comes up. Really feel the heels pressing into the floor. Now try and get the palms of your feet pressing into the floor. Maybe you can come a little bit lower. Feel that engagement. And slowly lift up, reaching up. Pressing hips side to side, palms together. Just move side to side. Really activating the side of the body, stretching, coming forward. And gently rotating around. If you need to hold a chair, please do bring the arms down. And just rotate. And reverse the rotation. Breathe. Coming back to your chair. Finding a strong pose here. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the right leg back. Good posture, slight bend in your left knee, never locking the knee, no compression here. Try not to compress bone against bone or cartilage against bone, and lift up tall through the heart. Now we're going to lift up that back leg only as far as is comfortable. And this is your pose. Or if you wish, you can come forward, pressing that heel back. You're pivoting right on your pelvic bone, on your femur and pelvic joint. Breathe. All right, wherever you're at, nice strong left leg. Holding it here. Feel the length, the strength in the right leg as it presses back. Feel the strength through the torso as it reaches up. Breathe. You can hold on to the chair. You can even use the chair to support you. Or you can extend an arm out. Maybe another arm out. Full balance pose, maybe. If you're in chair, just extend the arms up and lift up your right leg. Inhale, come back. Hold the chair and down. Opposite side. Again, if you're seated in the chair, just lift up the arms and then bring up the opposite leg. So it will be the left leg now. Left leg comes back slightly. Reaching back. Slight bend in your right knee. All right, again, try not to lock that leg, but keep the strength of the muscles. Shoulder blades back. Heart lifting. Core is lengthening and engaging. And begin to lift up that left leg. This may be it. This may be exactly where you need to be. Breathe. Press it back. Or you can begin to hinge forward. Again, slight bend in the knee, not walking it. If you're in chair, lifting that leg, extending. Again, you can find that you're supported by the chair, the hands, or you might extend one arm, the other arm, a full warrior 3. Holding it here, breathing. Strong. Inhale, lifting, hold that chair. Bring that knee up and down, shake it out. Rotate if you'd like to. Release any tension in the hips. Breathe. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to come into a down dog and a plank. If you're going to remain in chair, use the block that you have or a pillow and just come forward. Allow the head to come through the upper arms if available. Do what you can. It's a nice extension through the shoulders and the back if you're in chair. All right, if you have a chair nearby that you can use too while you're seated, a second chair, you can always place your hands on that second chair and then come through with the head extending nice and tall. So just a demo for those in chair. So if you have a block or even 2 blocks, you can move that one around. You come as far forward as you can. The knees are out, nice and tall, and exhale forward into your forward fold. Then you place your hands onto, even a chair would work really well to bring that head through and extend. If you only have a block, then just bring the arms out and then the head through the arms. For For those standing, you're going to stand up tall, deep breath in, take a step back, you're about torso length away. Press the hips back, knees are slightly bent. Breathe, adjust yourself, always know you can adjust yourself. And then begin to come through the arms and feel the stretch. And again, you can press your feet further back if you need that extension. Slight bend in the knees, tailbone reaches up. Nice deep breath. And you can even walk down, lower on your chair to come closer. Now, if you're standing, you'll feel a nice stretch through the hamstrings. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up. Deep breath in. And staying with your feet where they are, begin to bring the tailbone in line with the spine. Hands are gently pressing against the chair. Nice straight line, like you're a plank of wood. Top of the head to the heels. Breathe, your core is engaged, glutes are engaged. Tadasana legs, slight bend in the knees. Breathe, chair's not moving. Come back to down dog. If you were in chair, then you just place your hands onto your knees. All right, and come into down dog. For those in chair who wanted to try to do a plank, plank basically will just be an extension of the body, coming forward right over and forming like a triangle. And you get a nice long spine. Breathe. All right, so those in down dog. Feel that stretch through the shoulders. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. Inhale, begin to lift back to plank. Nice long spine. Breathe. And walk forward. Shake it out. Shake out the arms. And eagle legs. Last one. Last standing pose. For those in chair, eagle legs a second time. So we're going to come into our chair pose. So press the tailbone back, bending at the knees gently. Shoulders are back. Breathe. We're just going to do eagle legs, not eagle arms. All right, if you're in chair, you're welcome to do the eagle arms. Now, press into that left leg. Feel the strength, and we're going to begin to lift up the right heel, maybe the right foot. Press and bring it around. Find yourself, maybe with just that knee over, right knee over the left knee, and the foot is out to the side. All right, shoulders are up and back. Maybe you can find yourself winding it around, but still holding that chair. Breathe. Hold it here. Focus on the breath. Core is engaged. Good center of gravity. Inhale, lift, unwind. Bring that foot around, shake it out. Come back to chair. Press that right leg into the floor. Bring that left heel up. Notice the strength in the right leg, and then lift the left leg. Bring it around. Maybe it'll wrap around. Holding it here. Shoulder blades are back. Good posture. Breathe. Again, hold the chair. Feel the hips stretching, opening up the pelvis. Adjust the hips. Make sure that you feel the hips are in line. One's not higher than the other. Shoulders are even. Chest is rising. Breathing effortlessly. Yes? With practice. Inhale. Lifting up. Shake it out. Back to chair. Hallelujah. Finding your strap. Shoulder blades are up and back. You're going to stretch that leg out a little bit more. All right, so whatever you have, resistance band, strap, belt, You're gonna bring that right knee up and find the strap at the base of the right toes, extending out, lifting up. Here you get a nice stretch through the hamstring. Bend the elbows, keeps the shoulder blades back. So if I was like this, my shoulders might be forward. I want nice and tall, elbows back, extending up. Grabbing on with the right hand, we're gonna extend out to the right. Breathe. Oof. Pop. Crunching, popping is fine, just no pain. Back to center. Switch sides. Left hand holding out and over. Try and keep the posture nice and tall. Good posture. In line. Movement is in the lower part of the body, not the upper. Back to center. Bending the knee into pigeon. So if you can, bringing that right ankle onto the left thigh. If not, use a block. So knowing you can always use that block to help support the leg, whatever you need to be, whatever height it needs to be. And allow the knee to splay out. There shouldn't be any pain. No pain in the knee or the hip or the ankle. Sitting up tall and then coming forward. So wherever you're at. Exhale, forward, nice and long spine. Think of each vertebrae extending, opening up, decompressing as you actively engage the top of the head forward. Tailbone actively pressing towards the back of the chair. Eyes begin to look down if you come forward enough. Holding it here, breathing. Inhale, actively feel as if you're lifting the top of the head. Exhale, allowing the body to relax and maybe come deeper into the stretch. Inhale, lifting up, top of the head, reaching up. Breathe, bring that knee in, squeeze it in, point, flex, and rotate the toes and the ankles, and reverse the rotation. And extend it out, stretch it out, and drop it down. Left leg, press it in, squeeze it in. Find the strap, extend forward. Again, elbows are in by the side, shoulder blades are together, chest rises, lifting up. Adjusting anything you might need, good posture, good breath work here. Inhale, tall. Knowing that what you do, all the effort that you do is enough. Just where you're at. No need to worry about why you couldn't get where you could today. It was enough to listen to the body. Extend left hand, holding on, and out to the left side. Knowing it is enough that you are here, that you are making the effort, that you know that you are making the effort. Right leg in line, knee in line with that right toe, nice and strong. Coming back, switching hands, extending over. Coming back. Pressing in, pigeon on this side. Find that ankle. Maybe this side will come onto the thigh, maybe not. So each side can be so different. Find joy in just knowing that you can go where you're at. So if your foot is on the block, be content with that. Exhale forward. What's the point of getting angry? Usually anger causes us to act irrationally. We do not think rationally. It's just how the body works, how the biochemistry and the physiology works when anger occurs. Stay calm. Top of the head reaches forward, opening up each vertebrae, tailbone back. Learning to control your thoughts, your words before they're spoken, shoulders up and back. Bring that knee in, point, flex, rotate all the way around. Extend it out and drop it down. Windshield wiper. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you found your moment here to appreciate where you're at, what you can do. All right, one last bit. I always like to do this just to open up those shoulders a little bit more. You're just going to bring about 3 feet apart, holding your strap or whatever it is you have, and